Welcome, listeners. This is your Christmas podcast, your Christmas Fretfest, released on Christmas Day. I know, mental, isn't it? It's not like we're recording it today, though, so we're all eating turkey and absolutely vegging out. So, you are here with your Christmas host, the Budget Pedal Chat, that's me, and you're here once again with the festive Mr. Matt Quine. Say hi, Matt.
Ho, 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 everybody.
We're preemptively getting in the Christmas mood here, aren't we? We are.
The issue is when people are like listening to this in June, it's not going to feel as Christmassy to them.
I know, but they should be listening now. They should be getting on this train right now. So, in our build-up to Christmas cast, what have you been up to, Matt?
This week, not that much. We've got a gig coming up on Thursday where the band are going into a venue that we can't take the keyboards with. So there's some songs that we don't normally play that I've got to remember how to play by Thursday. So got a few songs to remember how to play, but it's all simple stuff. There's a bit of Sex Pistols, bit of the Kinks. So it's all fairly chuggy riffs.
I love the Kinks. I absolutely love them. I went through a little bit of a Kinks phase earlier this year, actually. I must have heard a Kinks tune in an advert or something, and it just got me sparked off. So I went and bought like 3 or 4 different Kinks albums, and they're fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. We do the classics, obviously, so it's All Day and All of the Night and You Really Got Me.
Actually the same song, aren't they? I think, aren't they in the same key as well?
They're in the same key, but there's an extra chord in... Yeah. There's an extra chord in one of them.
Yeah, you got yeah. But yeah, there's not a great deal in it, is there?
No, and the solo is pretty much identical.
Yeah. Our who was it? It's
is it Ray
Davis? No, it's Dave Davis, isn't it? It's the brother.
I can't remember.
Yeah, Ray's the singer. Ray's the
right.
He's the face of the band, isn't he? The giant big face. He has got a big face. Ray Davis. But no, he's. I love the Kinks. Absolutely love them. So
yeah,
have you?
They've always been a band.
Yeah,
they've always been a band that I've been a big fan of. And like I say, when we have to throw an extra few songs in there because we haven't got much time to practice, things like that, and the Sex Pistols are fairly easy to throw in because we've all played them in other bands at some point in our lives.
Yeah. They are quite. I mean, they're just kind of soaked in the popular culture of Britain, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like the songs that you'll know and you don't know why you know them.
Yeah, they've just been there forever.
Yeah. I'm sure there was one on an advert a couple of years back, and I was like, oh, I know that tune. I love that tune. Who is it? And it turned out to be the Kinks. I think it was one of the ones off Village Green Preservation Society.
Trying to think now.
But yeah, I love the Kinks. Absolutely love them. I've kind of sidetracked us already, haven't I? 5 minutes of just talking about the Kinks. So what have I been up to this week? I've been a busy young boy, haven't I?
You have?
Well, young. So I've been getting the Budget Pedal ball rolling again. Because I've taken a little time to just focus myself on the cast and all that stuff, really, and the Budget Pedal Chat stuff has fallen by the wayside a little bit. So I'm making a big push on the YouTube channel now. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks you should be getting some quite regular content. I think Fridays are the days to look out for them. So I've got a couple of things lined up for that one. And as our good friend Paul
Farrell?
Paul Farrell, yeah. He expertly spotted on my Instagram that one of them involves the TC Mojo, which is
What a surprise!
I know it's a real surprise. I thought if I'm gonna do some YouTube content, I best stick with what I know to start off with, and the TC Mojo is something that I definitely know. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything you're ever going to know better than that, is there?
no, yeah, I dare say I know it better than myself. But yeah, there's other things as well. So it's not just going to be me talking for like 10 minutes at a time about how wonderful the Mojo is. Although it does get a couple of mentions even when I'm not supposed to. But hey ho, it's a wonderful pedal. Go and buy one. Go buy me one as well. Just buy loads.
You've got 3. What could you possibly do with a 4th?
Stack it somewhere. I don't know. You run them concurrently. Have like a kind of a dual setup and have 2, like one Mojo going into one Mojo going into the other. So the possibilities are endless.
Okay.
Yeah. And speaking of doing some videos this week, our good friend Mr. Andrew Ferris, the Guitar Geek, he posted up a video challenge on his YouTube this week, and that video challenge was a little guitar competition, and he was after people playing over a Christmassy backing track, weren't he?
He was.
And I accepted that challenge, and I've played something over the top of the backing track. You'll get to see it. It's out on the 23rd, so it'll be out by the time this podcast airs. It had me on the edge of my seat. I think if you watch the video, you can see how I am like nervous and I'm actually sat on the edge of a seat as well, which is quite brilliant. So yeah,
I can't wait to watch this. I'm really excited for it now.
Yeah, the competition prize is some kind of guitar pedal, and I don't really care, to be honest. If I do end up winning it because my my video is just hilarious, I'll probably do something on my channel where someone else gets to win it as well. But
Sounds like a good plan.
yeah. By now it's too late for you to enter the competition, so sorry guys. But you might be able to enter mine. We'll see. But that's all I'm saying about that one. So yeah, I've done that. But I've been looking forward to the new year as well, haven't I, Matt? I've been setting myself a New Year's resolution.
A New Year's target.
Yeah. So I thought I'm gonna get better at guitar this year. I'm not gonna just say it. I'm gonna actually get better at guitar. And so the challenge that I've set myself, I'm a really, really, really big Thin Lizzy fan. I absolutely adore the band, like even from their early rubbish stuff as well. I actually like some all the way through to the crazy metal in the later days, the Thunder and Lightning stuff. Anyway, there's one Thin Lizzy song which I've been meaning to learn for many, many years. In fact, when I was at university, I asked the guitar teacher there how to play it, and he just went, because it
gives you a load of confidence.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's the song Rosin Dub, a rock legend, aka Black Rose, the title track of the Black Rose album. It's probably about 8 minutes worth of just Irish guitar licks. I learnt recently that a lot of them they're traditional traditional Irish tunes. So like jigs and reels and traditional Irish folk tunes that have been kind of reworked to fit on the guitar. Anyway, the middle section is absolutely bonkers. It's it kind of doubles the speed of the song, and it's just a full-on jig for probably about a good minute and a half of just Gary Moore at his finest. So, yeah, that's my challenge for the year. It is now officially recorded, and I will probably not. Yeah, I'm not going to edit this bit out. Probably. Depends how brave I feel. But yeah,
so
that's my challenge.
Thousands of people that are going to be saying this time next year, where's your cover? Why isn't it on your YouTube channel yet?
Yeah. By that point, I'll go into hiding. So it's all or nothing, isn't it? But
somebody's going to say Blackra.
Yeah.
And you're just going to sit there and rock backwards and forwards, smiling.
No more, please. No more. So yeah, it's my challenge for the year. I figure even if I try and I still don't get it, I'm gonna become a better guitarist. I think the aim pretty much is to sort my picking technique out, because my picking is not very good. It's not very good at all, man. I rely very heavily on my left hand carrying the weight of the the guitar play.
Fair enough. I'm quite the opposite. Give me a pick on my fingers and I'm fine, but if I drop a plectrum, I can't make noise with my left hand and I can't make noise with my right hand, and I panic until I reach for the microphone stand where I've got picks either taped to it or in a microphone in a clip holder.
Oh, I some many years ago, Ibanez were doing this kind of. It was like a sticky strip you stick on the top of your guitar that you can stick picks to. I bought one for me and I bought one for my friend as well, and we never used them, not once. It's still in the packet, sat in my old bedroom at my mum's house.
This is the one reason I regret not having a Strat anymore, is because a Strat pickup, if you loosen off the screws at the top, you can slide picks in the top of the scratch plate.
Yeah.
And then if you drop, you can just stick your finger on it, pull it out, and keep playing. Whereas now I have to reach for the microphone stand because my scratch plate on the Cabrinita is not big enough.
Well, 2018 is going to be the year that you rediscover the Strat, isn't it, Matt? Because we figured out what the problem was. We figured out that you were dialing it in all wrong. So we're gonna make that a reality.
I've got to pay off the Les Paul first.
Yes, yeah. Oh, so that's still going on then, because I know Andrew his Les Paul standard fell through, didn't it?
It did, and I'm not picking up the same. I'm not getting the blue one anymore. However, he has found another 90s studio. One of his mates, was selling it.
Oh, wicked!
And he messaged me and he was like, "If you want, I'll pick this up. You can buy it off me, and I'll do my thing to it."
Nice.
So I said yes, of course.
Yeah, he works magic, doesn't he? He does work magic.
Yeah, so it'll get the Guitar Geek treatment. I think he's getting it in January, and then I'll get it whenever he's finished doing his magic.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get to see that on YouTube as well. For those who don't follow Andrew's channel, The Guitar Geek at YouTube, honestly do. He's one of the only people in this world who I will watch a 10-minute video of him just sanding a guitar, because he makes it so entertaining and so kind of, he draws you in with it so much. You're emotionally invested in this project with him. So yeah, go watch that. That's our top pick of the festive season. Go watch.
Definitely.
Go watch Andrew. Go watch my YouTube channel as well. Go watch that. Don't know why I'm giving him all these free views. So
because he's so good.
Yeah, he's better than me. He puts a lot more time and effort in. he's got professional gear as well, whereas I'm just recording on a crappy phone, and it looks like it as well. Hey. You got to start somewhere, haven't you? Anyway, so I mean, I've got an admission to end up what you've been up to for this week. I've got an admission, Matt, and it comes in the form of an apology to yourself.
Is this about a certain pedal that you were supposed to be building?
It is about a certain pedal. I whipped out the soldering iron this week.
As you do.
I know, yeah. And I've got my one working. I've got it into the enclosure, and I've got it working, and it was all wonderful. Come to get your one working, and it's not so much. The LED lit up, so it had power going to it, but...
There you go. So it's 50% of the way there. You've got the light, now I just need the sound?
Yeah, well, that's it, yeah. And after some coercing, the jacks did go into the jack sockets, so... No one tells you how difficult it is to get electronic components into a little tiny box. No one tells you. It's bloody difficult.
Do they not?
It's hard.
And it's not. Can you imagine trying to get it into a Moore-sized box instead of one of them?
I don't want to even think about that. That's going to give me nightmares, Matt. That will. I won't be able to sleep Christmas night. I'll just be rocking back.
I'll stop talking about it.
Yeah. To be honest, the Moore stuff, I'm imagining that it's done by tiny little robots, not even full-size robots, tiny little robots that kind of work their way into the enclosures and spread some magic wands and some glitter, and I imagine that's how it works. I don't know. Ask your chap at the music shop that's local to you. He's sweet with Moore, isn't he?
He is sweet with Moore, providing it's a pedal that was released 5 years ago.
Hey, you can knock them, but some of those pedals are good.
Some of those pedals are good, but it would be nice to see something new for it.
Yeah. What you need to do is you need to look at the guitar press from 5 years ago. So you need to be a retrospective coordinator of guitar gear.
Pick up some total guitars and guitarist magazines from 2012.
That's it, yeah. I mean, you get them cheap as well.
I'll get on it.
That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I've faced defeat in the face of pedal building at the moment. But I'm not as deflated as I thought I'd be. I'm kind of more buzzed up about it and want to get onto it and fix it and get stuff working again. So I'm kind of happy with that. However, on our wonderful guitar group, our good friend Josh, the youngster of the group, Josh Bater, he's embarking in a little project, isn't he, Matt?
He is. He's got himself a whole setup now, hasn't he? He's pickup building. He's bought magnets and spinners and counters, and I don't understand any of it. But he's making himself a single coil, and it seems to be going all right for him.
Yeah. Well, you say that. Last night he attempted doing it, and he broke the wire 3 times, and then rage quit.
I missed that. I was a little bit inebriated last night, so I missed whatever was going on.
You were, weren't you? It was your Christmas party last night, wasn't it, Matt?
It was, and it wasn't supposed to be a free bar for the whole night, but if you managed to pick up tokens off other people, it was a free bar for the whole night.
Nice.
So, that was fun, especially this morning, going back into work. Yeah,
we got an admission of gratitude and of love from you last night, didn't we, Matt?
Yeah, I have no recollection of even picking my phone up.
It's all right. We've got some proof. We've got some proof there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, for our listeners, our good friend made a little bit of a fool of himself. In a nice way. He just he let us know all how much he loved us, and he loved being part of our our guitar community, which is lovely.
And then I spelled some words wrong.
Oh yeah, you definitely did. You definitely did. But let's not dwell on that. This is the season of festive spirit, isn't it? And you imbibed in a fair amount of festive spirit last night.
I certainly did. So I missed something from Josh saying he's no longer enjoying his pickup winding, because last I saw he was on 1,000 winds of his first pickup and it was going well.
Indeed, you are correct, Matthew. It's not necessarily that he was that it's not going well. It's just that he's a little disheartened by the process, because he managed to break the very, very thin wire a couple of times when winding. It is very, very thin wire. It's like kind of the thickness of a couple of strands of hair, so it's easily done. And it's a learning process, isn't it? It's going to be one of these things where he'll break some pickups before he makes them. But then what he will get is absolutely fantastic sounding pickups, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yep.
Anyway,
definitely.
Let's move on to our highlights of the year. So this is basically what our podcast is going to be today, because it's a festive podcast, and it's going to be a roundup of the year. And we're going to look back onto our last 24 episodes of this Fret Talk experience. I mean, the highlight of the year for all of us is the fact that this podcast started around September, was it? About September-ish time.
Well, surely it was 24 weeks ago. Well, no, because we did like 5 at the start, didn't we? Yeah,
we started with like a big splurge just to kind of get it out there, because we'd done some tests and kind of checked the viability of it all, and but our brainchild of a guitar talking podcast, which has never been done before at all. It's not an oversaturated market still. That has come to fruition, and we've got 25 episodes now to show of it, which is like almost half of a year.
It is.
Which, that's pretty cool. So yeah, 25. 25 episodes.
25 episodes.
I know, yeah. So, that's a big highlight for the year. But I was kind of having a flick through our last episodes, and picking up on things that we've mentioned a couple of times, and some stories that just kind of resounded with us. So Gibson,
hey,
the company. I mean, if you love them or loathe them, you can't get away from them this year. They have been making headlines. They're a bit like the Miley Cyrus of guitar companies at the moment, aren't they? It's like any publicity is worth it. Yeah. So they've had their ups and their downs, and this isn't going to be a podcast where we start slagging them off, but we will.
Hopefully,
we'll talk about what's happened this year and kind of our thoughts about it. So you can't mention Gibson without thinking about financial troubles this year.
No, it's been a pretty sort of bad year in the press for them, hasn't it?
Yeah, so there's a rather large debt, and I don't have figures to hand. If you want to know figures, go back to our old episodes and listen to them. But lots and lots of money. So much so that they're selling off their Memphis plant, was it?
Yeah. Yes, it was.
So
Memphis factory, so
yeah.
Moving to somewhere a bit smaller.
Yeah. And is the Memphis factory the one that also has like the museum as well attached to it?
I don't know them that well enough. I can't remember, to be honest with you. I've seen videos of the museum, but I couldn't tell you where it is.
Yeah. So that doesn't sound too good, does it? So I mean, there's a bit of a downer with that, and considering that Gibson are They're a guitar company that even if you don't play guitar, you'll have heard of them. Like Fender,
Yeah.
they are kind of ubiquitous with the word guitar, aren't they? You think of the word electric guitar, you either think Gibson or you think a Stratocaster.
Yeah.
So, the big G in financial troubles, not a good story. However, they've done some good things this year. What are some highlights of Gibson this year for you, Matt?
Positive highlights. I mean, I know we criticised the 2018 range, but
that we did.
The fact that they're still doing USA-made guitars for 600 quid or 700 quid, whatever the cheapest ones are.
Yeah, I think they're doing. I think they're doing some US models for somewhere in the 400 to 500 region at the moment.
Yeah, with the sales, I was talking about. I think they were started out.
Yeah.
About 600, and then
they're like faded studios and stuff like that, and there's lower than that, isn't there? But yeah, I know what you mean.
I think it's just I think the faded series is the lowest, but it's an all mahogany body. There's no maple cap to it.
Okay, that'll save costs, won't it?
Yeah, which I think is where a lot of the costs are. And like you said, it's the faded finishes, so they're not exactly the most desirable looking guitars. But I think the fact that, you can get a USA made, and if you want to go for last year's model, you can get them for 350, 400 quid.
Yeah.
And if you look at a Fender for the same thing, you're not getting a USA until you sort of hit 900 to $1,000 these days, and the Mexican ones are starting to creep up that way.
Yeah, I mean as far as I remember, because I haven't looked at prices of Fender for a long while, because I'm just not interested. I don't really want to buy a Fender, but there used to be the Mexican range was about 350, and now they're at least double that.
I was going to say they're 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. I mean, I think I paid something like, it was about 450 to 500 for a classic Strat. It's classic 50 Strat, which again was Mexican made, but was spec'd up to the hilt. And now that's not getting you that's getting you a classic vibe, that isn't it? That's getting you a Squier classic vibe.
Yeah, and I mean, like, my Cabronita was 590 quid. I think they were 650, but I managed to get them down. That's Mexican made as well, but you've got the same pickups that were in the custom shop, those Fidelis Rons.
Yeah.
And obviously it was a limited run FSR, whereas these days, if you're looking at a Mexican FSR, you're looking at 900 to $1,000.
Yeah. So I mean, we have ripped on Gibson for their pricing, but they're not the only company that's doing it.
No, not at all.
I still think that what they're asking for the standard is something like 2,800 or something.
Yes, and I think 2.6 or 2.8. Yeah,
I think that's a bit much.
But I mean, it's competing with a PRS. Mm-hmm. And what's the PRS these days?
It's PRS has always been like $3,000 upwards, hasn't it? For the fancy models with the flamey tops and the binding.
But is that not what a Les Paul standard is these days? It's a flamey top with bindings.
Yeah, I saw a certain Brighton-based company had. I think it was a Facebook advert actually, but it was from this certain company.
Shop.
Yes, yeah. They also do keyboards as well, believe it or not. Just in case anyone didn't get that very subtle reference. And they'd put pictures up of the new, I think it was the high performance range, and that the burst finishes that kind of just end.
Yeah.
That don't
halfway.
go Oh my god, I I cannot get on board with that. It looks as if like it was a lunchtime or something, and they've got halfway through the burst, and they went, "Oh, it's lunch now. All right, yeah, sound."
Yeah, and then somebody else has accidentally not realised and just stuck it on the shop floor.
Yeah, it's passed it on to Tony, who's on lacquering, and just went, "Yeah, he's finished, sure." Yeah, so
yeah,
I can't get on with that. But yeah, I suppose it's competitive. They've done some things which have impressed us this year, though. The double cut, price wise, we were not cool with, but the idea of it, it's taking some new steps, isn't it?
It is. It's doing something a bit different, but in the right way. It's reintroducing things that people wanted rather than just sticking some technology on a guitar. They've thought, what might people want? Yeah,
exactly that. And it's modern looking. It's not like the old double cuts. I like the old double cuts, by the way. The old Les Paul double cuts. I like them.
I've never been a fan.
But to be honest, the new double cuts, I think they're new. They're exciting.
It's a modern twist on a classic design, isn't it? And
and it's
rather than just sticking technology on it, they've thought, how can we make this a reality and something that somebody might actually want to buy?
Yeah, and
unlike a burst driver.
Yeah, okay. So they've got one in the plus column for the double cut, and then they've came straight back with the burst driver, which was like $4,000 for us. It was a custom shop Les Paul with a drive circuit in it.
Yeah, an unnamed drive circuit. It's not even It's not like you can go, oh yeah, stick me a Wampler Tumnus in there. No, it's just a drive circuit.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Tumnus actually a bit later, because that one's been getting some love this year, hasn't it? It has. So we've got like one in each column. Go on, I'll give him another plus. The Gary Clark Jr. signature. Was that the triple P90 SG?
SG. I know you said Telly then.
Yeah, Telly, yeah, the good old Gibson Telly. Three P90s. Does it have a Bigsby as well, or is it?
I don't think so.
I always associate Gary Clark Jr. with Bigsby's, so let's say it's got
Maybe
one.
It does.
Let's just say it has, because why not? It's Christmas.
And it was sensibly priced as well, wasn't it? It was like 1,200 quid.
It was less than that. I think it was just about the grand mark, wasn't it?
Or was it?
But even so, if it was 1,200, it's an SG with 3 P90s.
Yeah, it's a cool guitar, and it's definitely in a plus column.
It's definitely in a plus column. Do you want to go in the negative column again?
Should we go for like the 350 slash signatures?
Yep, we will. So I've got the Anaconda Burst Les Paul, which you had in was it like three or four different versions? Like you had ones with signatures on them, which
it was 1,500 quid for his signature, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, Anaconda Burst. To be fair, it did look pretty wicked, but it's for Slash collectors. Green. I liked it. Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool. Way back in the day, I'd been playing for about a year at this point, and there was a local band where this girl had an emerald green Epiphone Les Paul, and I'd never seen anything like any green guitars before. And it looked very similar to the Anaconda Burst. It was a bit darker, but it reminds me of that. And I coveted that guitar something rotten. So I've got a fond nostalgia for this slash Anaconda Burst. But am I
That's fair
paying like 5-6 grand for it? Am I bollocks?
No.
No. I'll buy an Epi Les Paul, go down home base, get some green paint. I'll do it myself. I'm sure I can forge Slash's signature on it as well.
It'd be close enough.
Sharpie, yeah.
I was going to say, there's no way I'm paying 1,500 quid for somebody to sign me guitar unless it's bloody, I don't know, Jesus come back from the dead.
Yeah, I was going to say
Freddie's doing it as well.
I wouldn't even pay God 1,500 to sign my guitar. But there's not only that. Slash did also he had a Firebird signature in 2 different colours, like a white-ish and like a grey kind of. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Slash play a Firebird in my life. So
I don't think he probably knew what a Firebird was until they said, "Come and sign a few of these so that we can stick an extra 800 quid on the price tag."
That's it. Yeah, yeah. They've got some in the Gibson shed. They go, "Oh, we've got these Firebirds, they're not selling." Slash, come here.
We've tried putting an Epiphone on the headstock and Joe Bonamassa's name on it. It hasn't worked.
Yeah.
We'll scrub that out. We'll put Gibson on it, and you come and sign it.
That's it.
Put another pickup in it.
And that ties in with him becoming a global brand ambassador, doesn't it?
Whatever one of them is.
Yeah, I think that's the first and last we ever heard of that, weren't it?
Yeah, that was the same time as the Anaconda Burst, wasn't it?
Very similar. I think there was another signature as well this year of Slash.
Yeah,
but I can't
think
remember.
It was another Les Paul, wasn't it?
Probably.
I think it was. I want to say it was a Sunburst Les Paul, but I can't actually remember.
It'd be Tobacco Burst, wouldn't it, for our Slash?
You never know. They've probably done enough Tobacco Burst now. Maybe they went for a Sunburst one because maybe he once held one.
Yeah, he was stood in the guitar shop, and there was one within 100 meters of him. Oh well, we do mock. This is one that I didn't actually have written down on my piece of paper, but our bloke from Mastodon, he's quite.
Oh yes, the very scathing review.
Yeah. What was his name now? Kelleher.
Kelleher was the. Yes, it is.
Yeah, Bill Kelleher.
It's the
ESP
Explorer that. Didn't he have an Explorer?
He did, yes. And our good friend, the Guitar Geek, has got one. Yeah. Yeah,
there you go.
Same chap. Yeah, same chap. But yeah, he had a Gibson RD signature then after that, didn't he? And he's now moved to ESP because apparently Gibson weren't treating him very nicely. But they can treat Slash wonderfully. Person. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll leave it there. I think we've.
I think just before we leave Gibson, we might have slated them a lot this year, but I mean, I've coveted a Gibson Les Paul for a long time, and I'm finally on my way to getting one. Yeah. You own a Gibson Les Paul.
I do, yeah.
The Guitar Geek's got a couple of Les Pauls, an SG, an Explorer. I don't think we think they're a terrible company. It's just this year, some of the decisions they've made.
Yeah, they're making bad choices this year, aren't they? But it looks like it's on the rise. Actually, it looks like it's on the rise.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see. I think that might.
It'd be interesting to see what they do in 2018.
Yeah,
whether they just stick with the 2018 series and cut back on the $4,000 for a guitar pedal that you have to play.
Yeah. I mean, as much shit as we've talked about Gibson for the past, probably at least 15 episodes, we've been talking about them.
Yeah.
And
which is more than we can say for some of the other brands. I mean, what have we talked about Fender apart from the odd signature model?
Yeah, we talked about the 3 signatures that were quite silly. We talked about, I don't know, there's been little bits of news, hasn't there? But Gibson, it's been quite constant. Yeah. And like I say, it's the Miley Cyrus of guitar companies. whether they like it or not. It's when Gibson start twerking on the MTV Music Awards, then we have to worry. But
I don't want to see that.
No, I don't think I do, to be honest. But anyway, moving on to some slightly more, I was going to say slightly more light-hearted news, but it's not at all. This year we saw restrictions in Rosewood and certain other woods as well by the CITES or the CITES restrictions, which has been a huge impact on guitar manufacturers. On Gibson, we've seen them using rosewood and ebony less and in favour of Richlite. But it's not only them. There's Reverend, I think our friend Chris was talking about how they're using like a maple and resin composite. Fender have moved over to Pau Ferro for a lot of their rosewood style boards. So
which is that's quite a step up considering Pau Ferro used to be sort of on their custom shop as an added extra for extra money. Instead of rosewood. So for them to decide that they're just going to have to scrap rosewood and start using Pau Ferro shows that, you know, this is a massive thing for all guitar companies and they're going to have to start thinking about things.
And for some of us it's not been too much of a problem because it's not too dissimilar in terms of look. But for some of us, especially Chris Wilson, who's appeared on our podcast quite a few times, he absolutely despises the look of Pau Ferro, and he's not the only one. I can see what he says. He says it looks, it's usually a bit lighter, isn't it, Pau Ferro? And looks a bit streakier with the grain. Which is sometimes indicative of cheap rosewood. So but I don't know if it's something that we get used to. Then it's something we get used to, isn't it?
I think whether we like it or not, we're going to have to get used to it. I don't think with the restrictions that have come in place, there's nothing the guitar companies can do. If you're going to ship guitars with rosewood in bulk, they're going to get stopped for 60 days or whatever it is whilst they're investigated, make sure all the paperwork is there. It's all going to get signed off by 3 or 4 people. And you're just going to have to live with the fact that if you want rosewood on your guitar, it's going to be an expensive process and take twice as long to get places. Whereas if you want to use Pau Ferro, you won't have any issues.
Yeah, and with guitar shipping, expedience really is the key, isn't it?
Yeah.
We are an impatient bunch.
That's it. If you've got a new model and you announce it and then you say it's going to be out on this date and then it gets delayed by 2.5 months, people are just going to cancel their orders and buy something else.
Yeah. One of our friends in the group had the same thing with the Marshall Code. He ordered it at the end of last year or something, and he was still being told that they weren't arriving by the midpoint of the year, and ended up cancelling it and getting something else, didn't they?
Yeah, and he put up with that for a lot longer than I would have done.
Oh yeah, definitely. He soldiered on. It's probably for the best though, because I've heard some poor reviews of the Marshall Code. Disclaimer: I've yet to try one myself, so.
I've not tried one. I've not tried a Katana. But from what I've heard, I'd pick a Katana.
Yeah,
but
I think
obviously.
Let's talk about the Katana then, actually, because that was a blinder, weren't it, from Boss?
Yeah, I mean it's a 2016 release, isn't it? But
was it?
Like everybody thought. Yeah, I mean I thought it was just gonna be a flash in the pan. It just kind of like was, and then. Just this year, everybody that seems to have got one just seems to have fallen in love with them.
Yeah, it seems to have taken the world by storm, really, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, everything in that price bracket, anybody that you see on YouTube will say don't get the Fender Mustang GTs or whatever they're called. Don't get a Marshall code because the Katana is just absolutely killing it.
Yeah, I think what they've done that the others haven't is simplicity. They've got like the 4 channels on it, have they? Like the clean,
4 or 5,
crunch, drive, and like brown sound or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've not tried one myself actually. But it's simple and it's intuitive, and you just get on and do it. And then they've got the software that you can go in and deep edit, and so you've got the next step of adjustableness. Why can't I think of words tonight? Adjustableness. Yeah, that's a word. Adjustability.
just add it to the dictionary. It's fine.
That's it. Yeah. So they've really thought about the user interface with it. As far as I'm aware, like I say, I've not tried one, but I inherently trust the word of Andrew, because he knows what he's talking about. He's been doing this for a really long time. Really, really long.
It's not just him. It's not just him that's saying that, though.
Yeah.
There's hundreds of people out there, and they all, or the vast majority, have said the Katana is the best thing that you can buy in that price bracket by a fair distance.
Not only that, I was on one of these guitar sales forums the other day, and some chap was like talking about wanting a guitar amp that was relatively affordable. He was talking about a tube amp actually, and there were people honestly coming up and suggesting a Boss Katana. It's not like they weren't trolling and coming in and going, "Oh yeah, get a Spider Line 6 Spider 2." They were genuinely going, actually, for the money, get the Katana. It's relatively cheap, and you can gig it, and it takes pedals as well.
Yeah.
So
it's an amazing thing, and like you say, everybody just seems to be enamored with them.
Yeah, and I'm absolutely hating it. I am really hating it. I'm not a fan of Boss at all, but I cannot with any right mind slag this thing off, because it's getting good press. But Boss are not squeaky clean this year, are they? They've got some things that they've done wrong.
Do the Gibson positive and negative channels, are we?
Go on, we will.
Are we throwing one in the bad side?
Go on. What do you reckon, Matt?
I reckon, I don't know, maybe like if you re-released maybe 2 or we'll go for 3 old pedals, stick them in a box and write a number on the box for like an anniversary or something.
Yeah.
And then instead of charging 40 quid for each pedal, charge 250 quid for each pedal, but you can't buy them individually, so you've got to pay 750 quid for it.
If they would have charged like 100 quid per pedal, how even 150 quid a pedal, like at 450, I would have been mumbling and grumbling, but I wouldn't have said it was unfair. At 750,
yeah, for 3 pedals, one of which is totally not usable.
Yeah, well, it's not a pedal that you'd put on your wish list, is it?
No, it's not a pedal that if you switched it on, you'd know exactly what it does straight away.
Yeah, it's a strange one, but yeah, I mean, there's reason for it, and I know they're commemorating the heritage of the company, and it's for collectors, and it's not for us, but it's silly. It's really silly, isn't it? It's really silly.
Yeah, and anybody who doesn't realise what we're talking about is them 3.
Yeah, the
40th anniversary.
traffic lights, traffic light box. I think they were kind of colloquially known as
DS1, SP1, and
So you got the DS, not the DS, SD one, isn't it? It's the overdrive. OD one, sorry.
OD1.
The OD one, which is the overdrive. You've got the Spectrum, which is like the notch
SP1.
filter, and then the is it the phaser? The PH1?
I don't know.
Something like that.
Probably. Probably.
It shows how much we care about this. It really does, doesn't it?
All I wanted to do is rant about it.
Yeah. What they did release this year was the Katana Mini as well, which not quite as good as the Katana, but as far as like little amps go, your alternative to that before, we've got the Black Star Fly 3, which is supposed to be really good. But you've also got like the Marshall MS2, which it sounds like farts in a box.
Yes, I believe we spoke about the fact that we both had Marshall MS2s that didn't last very long.
No, they didn't. So yeah, the Katana's going to be a little bit more robust than that. And yeah, so I mean that's a thing. I know Chris is getting one of those, isn't he? He's getting the Katana Mini for his like nice little practice rig, so he can just plug it in and play at home. However, another one for the negative side, and I cannot remember for the life of me what they call it, but it was either under the Boss or the Roland name again. Did the 75 watt version of their 150 watt head that they released last year. The name escapes me, but solid state, 75 watts, and it was something like $1.5 grand.
What?
Yeah. I'll have to get some more details on that so that I can rip it properly. But you know, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. The same people who are making the Boss Katana and who are thinking about the user and thinking about their market just go, oh yeah, let's make $1.5 grand worth of solid state portable amp head.
I don't understand. Like, if you know your market is, they've got the blues cubes that people are enjoying but aren't massively there.
They seem to have calmed down a bit now. I've heard blues cubes being used really well. They do sound very good. And again, from me, who doesn't want to like Boss creating nice things. Yeah, they're not as ubiquitous as they kind of first were, but the Katana has really took the world by storm.
I've just found it. It's a Boss Waza amp.
Yeah, that's the one. The what? Yeah, the was the craft amp. Yeah. And it's 75. It's scalable as well, isn't it? So it's like 75,
50, 15 and 1.
Yeah. And it's got
the legendary brown sound, apparently, whatever that is.
Makes you shit yourself, that does, doesn't it?
I thought that was just describing the tone.
Oh dear. So yeah, they bought out the Wassercraft amp.
Don't worry though, it's come down in price. It's no longer $1,750. It's down to $1,550. Okay,
I thought it was 15 anyway. It's 17. I mean, and if they come in at something like 400 quid, I might consider it. At 15.
But who wants a 75 watt solid state amp in 2017?
I know, but if like it springboards on the success of the Katana, people are thinking, yeah, I want that Katana sound, but I want it in like a beefy amp with some proper tech behind it. Then maybe, but for that price, I don't know who the market is. It might just be me just missing the point completely, but I don't know who it's for.
No, I don't either.
We'll wrap up our Boss section with something that kind of divided opinions. The pedal with possibly the worst name, the Angry Driver.
And I want to say that it's a really good idea, but don't call it the Angry Driver.
Yeah.
if you've got anybody with a sense of humour in the office, you call it the road rage.
Yeah.
You call it the road rage, and then you get a laugh out of people,
That's
and they
it,
think,
yeah.
where's this come from? You realise it's an angry Charlie and a blues driver. You've got an angry driver, they've got road rage, and it's really clever, and it's a great marketing tool for you. But nobody at Boss has got an imagination.
Yeah. It's cool that they're doing collaborations with another pedal company and someone who was a fan of Boss as well. Because is it Josh Scott?
No idea.
Sure it is.
Sorry, I don't know much.
Josh of JHS Pedals. John Hornby Skews. There we go. That's his name. He was a really big Boss fan and modded Boss pedals to get into kind of the pedal business. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to start modding Boss pedals. But I'd be doing it angrily, whereas he was doing it out of a place of love. I'd be like, oh, they sound shit. Let's make it sound less shit.
I was going to say, I can send you a couple of Boss distortion pedals if you want them to,
Yeah, to ruin.
try.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as you don't want them ever working again, yeah, they'll be fine. But yeah, the Angry Driver. So, I mean, in terms of like innovating and like companies working together, which hasn't really happened too much in the past. I know it's happened a couple of times, but it's not happened
Yeah, but it's
on such a big scale, like such a big company as Boss.
and it's not been like two massive pedals like the Angry Charlie, which is taken off massively
Yeah.
for JHS, and the Boss Blues Driver, which love them or hate them, everybody's heard of a Boss Blues Driver.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my local PMT had a massive Boss Blues Driver that you walk into, and then it was their pedal section. It was wicked.
Did they have more than 5 pedals in their pedal section?
It did, yeah.
I
was a
need
lot
to
of
go to
Boss.
this place.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'd heard of it. I'd seen a massive representation of the Boss Blues Driver. So yeah, two absolutely massive pedals, like one kind of pedal giant and one very much established up and coming pedal company teaming up to make the worst named pedal. But no, it's a cool idea. Did it work out?
I don't know. I mean, I've not heard anybody talk about them since they've hit the shelves.
I'll tell you who has talked about them. Our good friend Philippa from Denmark. Yeah.
She got one, didn't she?
She did, yeah. And I haven't seen the video about it. She released one recently where she did something with it. So that's probably worth checking out. But I think I need to try one. I think I'm not going to tear it apart until I've given it a good go. We're pretty much at an hour. Let's carry on. Why
Let's
not?
make it a quick Christmas 2-hour special.
Christmas special. So let's soldier on. Let's get through all of this material. The Tumnus Deluxe. That's been kicking up a bit of a storm, hasn't it?
Yeah. Now, I tried one of these when they were first released. Now, I've got to say that since I tried, the particular pedal that I tried was then sent back because it was in one of those that had a recall on them. It was whatever the serial numbers were. There were certain ones of them that had slight issues that Brian Wampler found out had issues and said, send me them back and I'll send you a new one.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely fantastic for a company to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
It just shows that they care about what their reputation is. They said it's not that they don't work; they just have something that's slightly different.
Yeah.
And it's not to Brian's standard, therefore send them back and get a new one. But the one that I tried, I wasn't any more impressed than I was with the mini Tumnus, the original one.
Yeah.
I don't see the point in having the buffer switch on the outside. I'm never ever going to decide that I want the buffer on for one song and off to the next song.
Yeah.
So, you know, okay, it's easier to hit the side of it than it is to take the whole thing apart, but it's also easy to accidentally hit the side of the pedal, depending on where it is. And I thought it sounded best with the bass and the mids left flat and using the treble control to...
like the original anyway.
Scope your sound. Yeah, so I was basically just using it like the original. And that toggle switch in the middle does a tiny bit, but not much.
I think that might be part of the recall, to be honest. I think it might be worth you having a kind of second opinions on that one. The buffer switch on the sides, I defended last time, and I'm going to defend again. The man who makes the pedal, Brian Wampler, I listen to his podcast quite a lot. Believe it or not, I not only do a podcast, I listen to podcasts as well. His podcast usually drops the same day as ours as well. Does it? Yeah, it's a dilemma for me. That's it. Yeah, I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he stands up against us every week, but he does. Yeah, he talks about the way that he uses pedals, and he's very much a tweaker. He will have one pedal board for one gig and then completely switch it around for the next gig, and has known to kind of switch pedals in and out in between sets. So in his mindset, having a buffer that's easily accessible is an invaluable tool. And I can see the way that he would use that. It's almost essential for him.
But then why is it not on every single one of his pedals? Why is this a relatively new thing for Wampler?
Pass. Let's get him on. Rather than fight him. Yeah, rather than fight him, we'll get him on. We'll join forces. It'll be
sounds like a plan.
Chasing fret tone talk. Okay, the name needs some work, but we'll get him on. So yeah, that's our talk about the Tumnus. They also released the Ethereal this year. I don't think it's made
soundscapey one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not made many waves over here, really, has it? It's
no, but it's not really aimed at.
Yeah, it's P-dubsy in it.
The rock guitar scene that we're in.
No, yeah, it's as far as I know, it's very kind of soundscapey, very washy, very ambient. Good for your shoegazy type stuff. Good for your P-dubs, which we don't get over here a great deal. Or if we do, I'm completely ignorant to it, at least.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm completely ignorant of most modern music, so we might have a massive scene that I've just missed.
Yeah. I don't think we do. We're not a hugely religious country, are we?
Not anymore, no.
I think that's probably a topic we should steer well clear of. It seems like it'd get us in some hot water, that one, didn't it? Everyone's allowed their own beliefs, and we're all very tolerant of that, and that's where we'll leave that particularly hot potato. But yeah, speaking of kind of spirituality and all that jazz, we've lost two. Not lost them as in can't find them. We've lost two quite influential musicians this year. I think we mentioned both of them on podcasts. One of which was breaking news. We heard about Mr. Tom Petty as we were podcasting, didn't we? But
yeah, that was one with Ollie, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we've got Tom Petty and we've got Malcolm Young have left us this year. Two very influential musicians. I will put my hands up and admit that I am ignorant to Tom Petty's music quite a lot. I've heard certain things, but I know Malcolm Young's a lot better.
Yeah, I'm the same. Although, to be fair, I just think about this. I've never actually played any AC/DC live. I've played a couple of Tom Petty songs.
Oh, wicked.
In bands, done Free Fallin', and I've done I can't even remember what the other ones are, but I did a few of them because one of the guitarists in one of my old bands was a big fan of Tom Petty.
Yeah.
So we did a couple of his, but I'm the same. I'm in the same boat. I'm a massive AC/DC fan, and Malcolm Young was obviously a bigger influence on my playing than Tom Petty was. But both is definitely a sad loss this year.
I mean, no dates because you're rocking some Gretsch style pickups in your the Cabernet. Yeah. So
I've got a hollow body or a semi-hollow with Filtertrons, which is basically the Malcolm Young signature, just in a slightly different shape.
That's it. His signature. What was it? Was it a Duo Jet?
Yeah, so it's a Duo Jet. So it's like the small
body
with the two round horns.
Yeah, two cuts. Yeah. Yeah. I know the guitar pretty well, but it started off red, didn't it? It started off with a kind of a cherry finish, and then he stripped it back.
And it started off with 2 pickups and 4 controls.
I thought it had 3 pickups, didn't it have?
Or maybe it was 3 pickups. Has it got a hole in the middle as well?
Yeah.
And now it's
I believe so, yeah. But yeah.
And it ended up with just a neck pickup and a volume control, and that was it. And all the other electrics were ripped out. And
I'm sure I heard a story about him stuffing socks in the open pickup cavities as well to prevent feedback.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. He's walking in front of like 5,000 watts of Marshall goodness.
Yeah,
between him and Angus.
Yeah, I mean, I would have thought with their amount of money, they could afford better than socks. Maybe it was a new set of socks every night. Or some specialist tone socks. I don't know. Maybe that's what 2018
from Albania.
2018 tone socks. That's your.
Merchandising idea.
Hot tip for Fret Talk tone socks. Yeah, well, when we get our e-store up and running, that's going to be our first. First sales.
Tone socks.
That's it. Yeah. Fret Talk branded tone socks. So let's look forward to what's going on 2018, or some predictions, or some kind of what we'd like to see. So we've talked about Gibson, and we're interested into what they're going to do. In fact, actually, very recently they've mentioned 3 guitars that they're releasing in 2018 that's coming up in their 2018 catalogue. I only know 2 of them because I did it from memory. I didn't write them down. But they're doing a kind of an altered shape double cut Les Paul Jr.
Yeah.
So they had TV yellow, I think, with a torque pick guard, which stick a torque guard on anything and you're mine. So that got my vote. On the double cut as well, actually, the Gibson logo was the old script logo.
I didn't notice that.
Which it's a classy touch. It's a classy touch. But also the RD is being released as a standard.
A really dopey guitar.
Really dopey, yeah. Real dicks.
I don't like it. It just looks like somebody's melted a Firebird.
It looks like a sad jazz master, doesn't it?
Yeah, a very sad jazz master. It's been out in the sun too long.
That's it, melted. Yeah, a jazz master that was made out of some kind of like vinyl, and now it's not looking good. But yeah,
not a fan.
Like I say, Bill Kelleher had one. I'm
What
sure
was it was Lee Marlier. Lee Marlier had the RD.
he did. I'm
The
sure.
guy from
Yes, yeah. Bring Me the Horizon, is it?
yeah.
See, we're down with the kids. We are down with the kids.
Don't ask me to mention any Bring Me the Horizon songs.
I've played a Bring Me the Horizon song.
What was it called?
I can't tell you. No. It was a very simple one. It was like 4 chords.
Was that because the guitar was melting out of the way?
It was a student's request. Yeah, I learnt it very quickly and then forgot it even quicker.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah. So, it's all right. I just heard next door neighbours going, "Oh fucking hell!" I'm really hoping that got picked up in the microphone. That'd be brilliant. And I'm not editing that.
I don't think we heard it.
Oh well.
I mean, I heard something, but I couldn't distinguish what the words were.
Yeah, well, oh fucking hell was the words. So,
right,
good on you, our chap. Merry Christmas to you too. So yeah, RD. It's coming back.
No,
it's not my personal choice, but it's nice that they're mixing up the lineup a bit as well.
Yeah.
And like you say, with Lee Marlier, I'm sure Bill Kelleher had an RD as well, because his ESP looks very RD shaped.
Does it?
Yeah, I don't know.
More on then.
Well, I can't say. He looks much harder than me, so I'm not going to say anything bad about it. So
yeah,
I mean that's Gibson. We can't talk about Gibson all day. It's Christmas.
There's 3 more though. There's not just those 2. They're bringing back the Elite series and they're putting 3 guitars in it.
And
so
what
there's a Les Paul with a Bigsby that's in Silver Burst.
Oh, you've ruined it at the last minute.
Yeah, yeah.
It tickles some people's fancy, doesn't it? The Silver Burst.
I quite like a Silver Burst done right, but it's at least it doesn't stop halfway round.
Yeah, that'd just be stupid. Wouldn't it?
It's a full burst. Yeah, so there's that. There's an Explorer Elite, which just looks like a black Explorer with gold hardware, which looks pretty cool to me.
Yeah,
white scratch plate.
It's your standard, and that's Explorer Classic. That is.
Yeah, and there's one other guitar in the Elite series that I can't remember what it is. It'll either be an it's a Firebird.
Oh, is it?
But again, yeah, I don't know what marks the Elite series out from anything else. Apparently it's the re-release of the Elite, but I don't know what a Gibson
I
Elite
assume
is.
it's more expensive. But
That's a guess.
It might be different pickups. I don't know. I'm just speculating. How about? Sorry, let's leave Gibson alone. Just we can't talk about them all on Christmas Day and get everyone depressed. We're a jolly team. Let's get the Christmas spirit back. Pedal market. What's your predictions for next year? Because this year there wasn't really a trend, was there? The last couple of years there was the Klon thing, and then the kind of Dumble-esque pedals came along.
And then this year was just kind of anything and everything.
Yeah. Well, there was quite a few delays, weren't there? I mean, the it's not the analog delay. That's the Joyo version. The MXR Carbon Copy Deluxe. Yeah, that came out.
Yeah.
The
Flashback 2.
The blue one.
Yeah, Flashback.
No, the other one. I can't remember who makes it. The one.
Don't look at me. I'm not the delay guy. You're the delay guy.
Yeah. To be honest, as long as there's flashbacks out, I'm happy. So yeah, I'd say it like last year or this current year, because we're still in 2007, was it was a delay year.
No, we're 2017, not 2007.
That's it. Yeah.
I think you've lost 10 years there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Damn. That was it. All went by in a flash.
Yeah. I suppose there have been a lot of delay pedals this year, haven't there?
They have. What are you thinking for the pedal market in general? What are you thinking might be the trend?
I'm not so sure that there is going to be. I think there's going to be a lot of people just trying to go. I need to make something that competes with certain. I think TC have kind of sewn up that 120, 150 quid market so well that if somebody doesn't break in there soon, they're going to have 70 or 80% market share. Those line of pedals are absolutely fantastic. I know you've got a load of them.
I have.
I've only got the Hall of Fame. I've got flashback minis and all sorts of mini. So I think I've got 3 or 4 of them mini pedals. But
yeah. To be fair,
I need to get a delay pedal.
Not all of mine have been the full size. I've got the Corona Mini.
Is that a beer?
Yeah, it's disappointing. The standard size Corona's only 330ml, so it'd be oh, that'd be horrible.
So a 125ml bottle, is it?
Yeah, yeah. They call it the Corona One Chug.
Sorry, which one's the Corona? Is that Chorus?
Yeah, it's the Chorus. Yeah. I've got the mini one of them, and I've got the mini shaker.
It's the Univibe.
It's vibrato.
Right, okay. It's all the same to me.
It's possibly the most fun pedal that I've ever played. That is, I really like the shaker. I don't think I need the full sized one. I think the mini one's fine. Because you just set it and it's just silliness. It's just silliness.
It puts a smile on your face.
Yeah, it does. It makes me think of like the late 60s. So
right,
like
okay.
if you're playing anything like Cream or anything like that, just whack that on, and it gets you in a happy place. I think I could probably do with the Corona full size, to be honest. There's some tone prints on there that I like. The CF, the LCF, I think it's called. One of TC's old pedals. They do a tone print for each of those, and the chorus sounds wicked. But there's also like a flange mode on it, which is brilliant as well. So
yeah, I
think I could do with the bigger chorus. But I'm in no great need. Sorry, what were we talking about? The pedal market.
Pedal market in 2018.
2018.
Going forward.
Yeah,
and I said that, like I say, TC have got that 120, 150 pound market kind of.
Yeah, sewn up, haven't they?
You can't really look elsewhere. Well, you can look elsewhere, but
yeah,
you're getting maybe not an inferior quality, but you certainly don't get the same range of tones out of a pedal that you can with the TC stuff.
Yeah, I mean, some people kind of compare those TC pedals to being a bit like PRS guitars in the fact that they're very good, but they lack a kind of soul that you get with other things. I think it's absolute bullshit.
Yeah, like I say, I'm a fan as well, so you're not going to get me to agree to that.
No, my TC board is one which I crave versatility and crave good quality sounds, and every time they deliver, every time.
Yeah.
But enough of praising TC for their older pedals, their budget line seems to have kicked off quite a bit as well.
Yeah, and I think again, once they start competing in that market, it's kicked Moore on. Moore is starting to look at some of those pedals that they've had around for 4 or 5 years now, and do different things with those again. So I think we'll see a lot more of that in 2018.
Yeah. 2018. Oh, it's coming. It's coming soon.
It's scary.
I know. What I'm thinking, I'm seeing a lot of companies throwing their hat into this this modelling ring. You've got Moore have done it. You've got this Head Rush thing that's been released quite recently. The Helix has been out a while. Kemper's been out a while. Axe Effects has been out a while. It might be a case where you see a couple more companies throwing their hat in the ring for that.
Maybe Hoto.
Yeah, or Joyo as well.
Yeah,
maybe they're getting involved with that. Who knows? But yeah, I'm thinking modelling's gonna be a big thing. Maybe some more kind of digital controlled analog pedals, because we saw.
I think that.
Yeah, we saw that with the Brothers. We saw that with the Strymon Riverside and is it the Sunset or something like that?
Yeah.
So
the 2 drive pedals.
Yeah. Although I've not seen them kicking up much of a fuss.
I saw one on the shelf in GAC when I was in there in November that looked like it hadn't actually come out of the display cabinet.
Yeah. I think that probably sums the lifespan of that up, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I know why you're saying it, but I just don't think as soon as you start putting digital elements into an analog pedal, it's going to take things away. I mean, for people like Chris who use the ES8, probably a brilliant idea if you can control it with MIDI and get 5 or 6 different sounds out of the same pedal.
Yeah.
In principle, that sounds great, but I don't think there's anybody that's actually managed to do it well yet.
No. So maybe that's where headway's going to be made in the pedal market.
Yeah, and if somebody cracks that, that'll fly off the shelves, because ES8s and ES5s and MS3s are popping up all over the place.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're almost on everyone's boards, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, if I could afford to throw whatever it is at an ES8, I'd definitely get one.
Yeah, my God, they're expensive, aren't they?
Yeah, they're like 800 quid, I think. Or 700 quid.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, even the MS3's 400 quid.
Is it?
Yeah. Otherwise, I'd had one.
Better off just buying a a katana. Just buy one of them. Buy the footboard. You're sorted. Oh,
do you think the katana will make my pedals go in a different order?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
If I just drop it on it.
Yeah. So that's what we're kind of thinking about the pedal market. How about any brands that you're looking forward to?
I want to see what Electro Harmonix do, because they just bring out different things that nobody ever thinks about. They're one of the few companies that innovate. I mean, I know you think it's a terrible name, but I think the DHX Blurst is just something that nobody else has ever thought about before, and it's a Simpsons reference. I mean, how much better? How much better can you get?
Yeah, it was the best of times. It was the blurst of times. Yeah, it's quality.
Yeah.
Speaking of VHX, though, kind of September, October-ish time, if I remember rightly. In fact, it was a bit later than that, actually. Green Russian, just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That was wicked.
That was it. No advertising at all. Nobody was any the wiser until it dropped.
Yeah, but I think it worked, didn't it? Because it was...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of those coveted pedals, isn't it? Everybody talks about the Green Russian Big Muffs, and they seem to have done a good job in reissuing it because everybody who's reviewed them on the internet said they're cracking.
And the op amp as well, the op amp Big Muff has just been kind of again out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's only been announced at the moment, hasn't it?
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen any reviews yet, but
no,
people are
losing their shit over it, aren't they?
Yeah,
and quite rightly so. I mean, the Russian comes out of nowhere and seems to be exciting everyone, and everyone whipping it up like a storm, and then the op amp comes out. So
yeah, like I say, I'm excited to see what they're going to do next because they're always doing something, whether it's innovations or reissues or just slight twists on things. Be interesting to see what they do in 2018.
I want them to come up with another innuendo pedal like the Cockfight. Everyone loves a good old bit of cheeky double entendre.
The hairy thumbs up, if you will.
That's still to be made. That one. The enclosure's painted and done. I just need to get the circuit built. But 2018, it will get done.
The year of the hairy thumbs up.
That's it. Yeah. Get a pedal review demo for that as well.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a roundup of what we think is going to happen next year. Other brands that I wanted to kind of talk about as well. Reverend was one because they seem to be making some headway.
Yes, they're a brand that if you'd have asked me what I thought about Reverend guitars at the start of 2017, I'd have said, "What's a Reverend guitar?"
Yeah.
It's not something that I'd ever heard of before. I think they maybe appeared on a couple of podcasts last year. Was it the Billy Corgan signature?
Yeah.
That kind of kicked things off.
Yeah. I was getting ready to hate the company because of all of the marketing push that seemed to happen. But then the Reverends have been getting in the hands of some people that I trust, like Mr. Chris Wilson, our good friend Mick Dodd, the swearing like a sailor machine. He's brilliant. I love Mick.
He's a good laugh.
He is. They've got Reverends and they're absolutely singing their praises. And this is Mick, who's got CC1 as well. Yeah, he's got the collector's choice that everybody wants, and he's got one that Steve wants, and Steve has a CC1 as well. So it's not just like a fantastic guitar; it's a really good example of a fantastic guitar. Yeah, and he's singing the praise of this Reverend.
It's 800 quid or 700 quid.
Yeah,
Reverend.
So
yeah,
no. They've got to be doing something right. Another company as well, Yamaha.
Yeah, with their RevStar series.
Yeah, they just seem to be coming out of nowhere again. Because I mean they've always been known in the budget market for the Pacifica, and that's been like a constant over the entire time that we've been playing guitar, at least. And it's constant and it's a quality, but it's not exciting.
No.
And then they've been known for these like really high end, the SGs and whatnot, and not really much else. But recently, the RevStars have kind of bridged that gap, and they look wicked.
They do. They look so cool.
Yeah.
I managed to get my hands on a couple of them in GAC when I was over in November, and they play really well as well.
Yeah.
Like I think I actually preferred the lower end. I think I played one that was about 400 quid and one that was about 700 quid.
Yeah.
And I preferred the 400 quid one. I just had a bit of a chunkier neck, which is obviously we keep talking about the fact that I've got a weird fetish for chunky necks.
It's a strange one.
But yeah.
But different strokes for different folks, isn't it? It's just Different strokes.
Yeah. Again, Mick's got a Yamaha Webstar.
I thought you was going to say Mick's got a penchant for the thicker necks as well.
I don't know about Mick's penchants.
I bet he can tell us some stories, Mick.
I'm not sure that they'd be podcast worthy.
No, he'll tell us them, but we won't be able to wear them. But it'll entertain us nonetheless. Mick, good man. So yeah, I think those are our kind of picks for the next year. I think Revstar are going to be doing some Reverend are going to be doing some stuff that quite interesting. EHX are always just constant gloriousness. TC might be one to look out for with their budget line kind of rolling out, and Yamaha as well. I think Yamaha are definitely doing stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm cool with that. Right then, onto our kind of final little section. We're an hour and a half in. Good stuff, man. It's good stuff.
Christmas Day extravaganza.
Hey, yeah, extra long. So what's been our favourite gear of the year? Oh, am I allowed to say that? Gear of the year.
Yeah, why not? I don't see any
guitar stuff of the annum. There we go. We've got our own brand now. So what's your favourite thing that you've bought this year? Give me a couple. Yeah, give me a couple.
I'll go in. I'll start with the best piece of gear that I've bought this year, and it's a really close call. But the Analog Man Chorus Mini.
Okay.
And I'll make a confession now. I don't like Chorus. I'm not a big fan of Chorus.
Yeah.
In fact, I'd go so far as to say I hated Chorus.
Those are strong words, Matt.
But I'm playing a
be
band that plays eight.
I was going to say, is this going to be another like delay versus reverb?
No, not at all. Playing a band that plays 80 stuff. We play Tears for Fears. We've done Duran Duran in the past. We've done all that kind of stuff. And you've got to have Chorus.
Oh yeah, definitely. To get the sound of the 80s, yeah.
I went down to Steve's in February before I was over in November, and he plugged in about 7 different pedal boards because he's got like 1 million pedals, and I just focused in on the Analog Man Chorus Mini. It based on an old Boss CE1 or CE2, I can't remember, but it's just. It doesn't have any of the issues that the Boss has. It doesn't have the loud hissing. It doesn't have any of the rubbish that goes with it. It just and you can set it subtly. It's not a chorus where you put it on and it makes your guitar sound like a horrible chorus. I can't sing a horrible chorus noise, but you know horrible drench. Yeah,
that kind of weird throbbiness. I was told that the hissing of Boss pedals was character and that I should just deal with that. It's all part of the charm. No, I don't want to have to fight with hissing.
I don't want to need a noise gate to turn a pedal on.
That's it, especially if it's a chorus. My God.
Yeah, but so I played this Analog Man Chorus Mini.
Yeah.
Fell in love with it. It was. Everyone said there's a chorus sound out there for everyone.
Yeah.
And I found the setting on this pedal. They're not cheap. They're really not cheap.
With the words Analog Man involved, it's not going to be cheap, is it?
I think it's like $300 plus import tax, plus if you get caught on that, and then plus shipping. I didn't pay that. I bought what Steve had a couple. And I bought it. I think I gave him
Of course he did.
I think I gave him 230 quid for it.
That ain't bad, is it?
And it's the best 230 quid I spent this year, and that's like no joke. Like it's given me a love for chorus, to the point where I turn it on more than I should probably. It's on in songs that don't need chorus, but it gives you a clean sound, something extra without being in your face.
Yeah.
And I think there are other chorus pedals out there that do it, but I think this is the one that's done it best that I've ever heard.
Yeah. It can't be a copy of the CE2, because I believe the CE2 was the 2-knob one, and that wasn't subtle at all. That was, you turn that on and you sounded like the 80s. It sounded beautiful, but you sounded like the 80s no matter what.
Yeah, no, this you can do that if you like slam everything to the right, but like Analog Man as well. It probably is because it's a 2-knob one, but Analog Man have added you can add a third control, which is a mix control.
Okay.
So you can blend in your clean tone as well.
Yeah.
Which I think is probably why I quite like this version, is because you can get enough clarity through as well as having the 2 knobs for your rate and depth.
Yeah, it's always nice having that.
Like I say, I love it. So that'd be my number one. Followed closely by Crowther Audio Hotcake.
Was that this year that you bought that?
February this year.
Okay.
I bought it off Steve as well.
Nice.
I was rocking a Soul Food as my rhythm drive, and it absolutely blows the Soul Food out of the water, as as well it should. But it's absolutely fantastic. Again, that's my rhythm sound is the Hotcake, and to go with an AC15, I thought it sounded good with Steve. I think I played it through Steve's Jackson amps head, Jackson Amp Works head, and it sounded great there. But with the AC15, it was built for an AC amp, and you can tell that they're just fantastic pedals.
I have got one, and I don't get it. I think I might need to adjust my the way that I set it, so I might need to get some pointers on that one.
Start with everything at 12 o'clock. Everything at 12 o'clock. Take your presence down to about 11 if it's getting a bit brittle, and then just adjust the volume.
My problem with it was that there wasn't enough clarity in it throughout the presence spectrum. I weren't getting any brittleness behind it. I was just getting fluffiness.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I wonder if it just doesn't like. Is that in front of your Black Star?
Yeah, I think I've only used it at home at the moment. I've yet to have it in front of my HT40.
So is that just in front of the HT5 that you've got?
Yeah, but it's generally quite a bright sounding amp anyway. It's not like overly bright, but it's not. It doesn't lack brightness. It's not dark at all. I don't know. I will experiment more because it's a bloody expensive pedal. And I need to get the best out of it, or sell it. One of the two.
Well, let me know if you're selling it, because I ought to have a spare, because it's just on permanently at this point.
Yeah. How about your not Shoreline Gold but still gold Streamliner?
The Gold Dust Gretsch. Yeah, the Gold Dust Gretsch will come in third at the moment, only for the fact that the other two I've had for 10 months and have sort of gone onto the board as soon as I got back and not left the board since. And I've fallen in love with the Streamliner again. I've spoken about it on every cast for like the last 4 or 5 casts at this point, and I just love it. It's absolutely fantastic. I still don't understand how they can make a hollow body guitar that plays as well as that does for less than 400 quid. Or I think mine was 425 because I got a bloody Bigsby on it.
I think everyone who's listening to this cast will know that you were turning your head to look at that guitar every time you were saying that. because
I can't not. What?
I
You
just
mentioned
like,
it.
through the microphone. I won't even try and edit it out. I don't even know how I would, to be honest. But I'm just leaving it. It's gonna be funny. Yeah. So it's really hard to remember what I've actually bought this year. I think I bought the Variax this year, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I had the Fireman bought for me, which again was pretty cool. I bought I think I've bought 2 Mojo Mojos this year, so without, I think that's a bit of a cop out answer though, isn't it? That's a bit of a cop out.
Yeah, bearing in mind you already had one.
Yeah, it's nothing new. The Adverse Effects Honeybee, I bought that this year. I bought that in January maybe, or it might have been later than that. But that's been on my board since, because it pairs really well with the Mojo. I use the Mojo pretty much as my standard drive tone, and then if I need a bit more gain, I put on the Honeybee, and it doesn't colour it too much. It's almost quite transparent. It thickens it up a bit actually. It's got a bit of a bass to it because it's supposed to emulate a Supro style amp.
Right. Okay.
But it's pretty cool. So yeah, I'd like to give a shout out for that one. Adverse Effects, check them out. They're awesome. Especially this Honeybee clone. In fact, there's been a couple of pedal companies that have been mentioning Honeybee flavoured pedals recently. So perhaps,
maybe that's the
2018 flavour. But Adverse Effects did it first. Well, cloned it first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I like that one. I think just out of sheer coolness, the Fireman. I've got an Ibanez Fireman, and it's got a ridiculously chunky neck. You'd love it, Matt.
Yeah.
It's got single coils.
The way of my heart.
It still sounds like a rock machine because it's mahogany, and the thick neck as well. So yeah, I think that one. It's cool. It just looks really, really cool. So coolness beats.
I can't argue with that.
An honourable mention. I got I modified a guitar this year with it's an ESP LTD TE202, like as a backup for my main instrument. But it's the one with the humbucker in the neck, and this is the one that now has 2 telly pickups where the humbucker should be. That is possibly the coolest thing I've ever done to a guitar. So that's got my honourable mention. Is there anything that was that's been shared in our group that you've been particularly fond of this year?
Yeah, Steve's had a fair few things. Obviously, I managed to go down and try some more of that out, but the Friedman Mini Shirley combo, the 20 watt 1 with 10 for some reason rather than a 1 with 12, but it still sounds monster when you plug it in. It's just, that's, if Marshall stopped pissing around with the code and the rest of the bloody shit that they're releasing at the moment and just did a 20 watt head that sounded like a Marshall, like Friedman does, sounds like what a Marshall's supposed to sound like, everybody would be raving over them again. But yeah, that Friedman Mini Shirley was an absolute cracking amplifier. And the company Exotic that do the pedals.
Yeah, the one that we got confused about last week.
Yeah, the SP and the SL and the sexy penis.
And the sexy penis compressor. It's not a boost. It's,
No.
it's the EP that's the boost, isn't it? Or is
Yeah.
so yeah. The engorged penis
yeah.
is the boost. The sexy penis is the compressor. If you ever need to remember it, that's how you remember it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So they've started making guitars. I don't know whether they've only just started making them this year, but certainly the one Steve had was a 2017 model.
Yeah.
And it was the one that they, instead of, it's got a baked maple neck and they've oiled it. And they won't tell us what they've oiled it with, but it feels amazing.
The tears of unicorns.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it was the tears of unicorns, because it feels like nothing else. Like
they've got really oily tears. Really oily tears, but once you can get that, if you can rub it onto a guitar, it'll feel the greatest.
Yeah. I mean, it's a Strat style guitar, but it was HSS, and it was just, everybody was just blown away by it that went down to Steve's. It's just an absolutely fantastic guitar.
I might have to be controversial and say that HSS is actually the best Strat setup.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
I think I do like a good standard Strat sound, and you can't get position 2 to sound position 2-y enough. You know, bridge and middle, that kind of Knopfler quack. You can't get that with a Booker too well, but having the Booker in the bridge, it's worth it.
Takes away the glassy horribleness of a Strat bridge pickup.
You've not tried a good Strat bridge pickup. That's all I'm saying.
I know.
We'll sort it out, Matt. 2018 is the year that you will fall in love with Strats again.
It may well be. But
so yeah, the
other thing they did as well, they did the Osnoy boost pedal. It was somebody's signature. I don't know whose signature it was.
Yes, he's a guitarist. He's Israeli, I believe.
Osnoy. Oh, is Osnoy the guy's name, is it?
Yeah.
I just thought it's a 2-channel boost, and I thought one side was called Oz and one side was called Osnoy.
Oh dear.
Wow. Okay. But
it's not a normal name. I mean,
no.
It's not a name that you'd see too often, is it? Osnoy.
Not at all.
So yeah, I can understand.
But yeah, I tried that pedal, and it's got, I think the left hand side is the cleanest boost you will ever hear in your life. Like, you put the gain up to 12 or whatever, put the gain up as far as it goes, and it's just extra volume and nothing else. It gives you more of that guitar and that amp. It doesn't colour it at all. It's just absolutely phenomenal. And then you've got the other side, which just gives a little bit of extra grit to the sound as well. And then you can run them both at the same time to get extra again. And it's just, I'm not a boost pedal person, but that was just
if you were,
amazing.
it'd be that boost pedal.
Yeah, I mean, if I had like 400 quid to drop on a pedal or whatever it is, I don't think it's 400 quid, but
yeah, it's not going to be cheap. It's a signature pedal. It's exotic as well. So
yeah, but whatever it was, like that for me was the best pedal I tried that weekend, and I tried a fair few.
Yeah,
I can't believe you thought
Osnoy was the name of the pedal.
Well, it is the name of the pedal.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah. What have I liked this year that people have bought? Chris's Rocker 30. Is it a 32?
Yeah.
He's only just recently bought that, and I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he fell in love with that at Pete at Fretfest. He spent a good 40 minutes just in a room playing Queen licks through Rocker 32.
Who would have thought?
And it sounded great.
Chris playing Queen licks. What else have I liked? I liked our good friend, the Guitar Geek. He managed to pick up a semi-hollow with harmonica inlays. It's like some unbranded like 335 copy, and it's got harmonicas as inlays, and it's the most awful thing ever. But I think it looks pretty cool.
It does.
Okay. We're gonna have our final question before we wrap this monster cast up. Absolute monster. God damn. It's yes. It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark, is it? I don't know.
It's close enough.
It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Yeah, that's a song. What's our wish list of the stuff that was released this year that we haven't bought but are coveting?
EHS, Green Russian Big Muff.
Oh, you bastard! I was going to say that one.
I think I'm sold on it.
No.
I've never been sold on a Big Muff before, but I think. Wow. Let's not go down that road.
I'm saying nothing, mate. It's all about the fat necks, isn't it? It's not about the big muffs.
Exactly. I think the Green Russian. To be honest with you, I wouldn't mind. Is it the Canyon? I wouldn't mind trying one of them as well.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think what else was released this year that I'd looked at quite a lot. Obviously, if I ever came into any money, I'd get a Friedman Mini Shirley because they might be 1,700 quid or whatever you want, but it's the
money well spent.
In my opinion, it's the best 20-watt amp that you can buy. Fair
play. I was definitely going to say the Green Russian Muff. I haven't found a fuzz that I like yet. But from what I've heard of the Green Russian, I think getting a Russian through mail order might satisfy my needs. Who knows?
May well do.
The op amp one sounds pretty good actually as well. I'd be interested to try that. The TC Tube Pilot as well.
Which was a Tube Pilot? Is that one of the cheaper ones?
Yeah. One of these. It was released just after the Analog Armada stuff, but it's basically input volume, output volume, and a 12AX7.
Right. Okay.
It sounds a bit gnarly. It sounds a bit like toppy and gritty, but I'd love to give it a go. Cheap tastes, isn't it? Like asking for some EHX pedals and a budget Behringer pedal, TC pedal.
TC.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Freudian slip there. If you were to like really force my hand, for like something more expensive, something a bit lavish. I don't know. The Black Country Customs pedals.
The Laney stuff.
Yeah. I think I might be persuaded into one of them. Or, in fact, our good friend, someone who's within a couple of the groups actually, Mr. Stuart Tate makes some pedals, and I've been interested in a couple of them, so I might be convinced with someone else's money to buy his stuff.
Yeah, Josh Baton that we talked about earlier, that's been winding the pickups. He's got one of the Brexit means Brexit, which is basically a Rat clone.
Yes, with more gain.
Yeah, and that sounded. He brought that down at the first Fret Fest back in February, and that sounded pretty good.
Yeah,
I was really impressed with that.
Yeah, he's done a single knob fuzz pedal recently called "Raise the Dead." It's got an awesome graphic on it, but I shouldn't talk about the graphics. Mick will have me, wouldn't he? But it's a single knob and it's a fuzz. So the more you turn it up, the more of everything happens. So the more
Sounds like a good idea.
it sounds absolutely mental, doesn't it? That it'll just absolutely slam your input of whatever you're putting it into.
Yeah.
But it sounds interesting. I'll give it a go. So yeah, that's been 2017 with your good friends at Fret Talk. As for what's happening the next couple of weeks, I have a feeling we're probably going to take off the next Monday, so that'll be like
The 1st of January?
1st of January, is it? Yeah, so we're probably going to be hungover by that point.
I think I'm done with hangovers.
Yeah. You've still got New Year left yet, Matt. You've got to have at least one more. So
Really?
I'll say that we're gonna have that one off. If we do have something, it might be that this is a 2-parter. I don't know. So yeah, expect to see us like second week back in January. If we're back before that, we're back before that. Yeah. What do I do at the end of a podcast? I've forgotten. We are 2 hours deep. Go on, Matt. You can do it for this one. It's Christmas. Go on.
Right. Okay. If you've enjoyed the cast, please leave a 5-star review on the podcast catcher of your choice, whether that be iTunes, Stitcher, or Acast. You can catch the Budget Pedal Chap at facebook.com/budgetpedalchap, instagram.com/budgetpedalchap, or on YouTube search for Budget Pedal Chap.
Bang on.
You can catch me at either in the podcast group, which is facebook.com/FretTalkPodcast. You can see my band at facebook.com/switchiom. And have a fantastic Christmas period for everybody.
You're an absolute pro, Matt. You've done it better than I would. So we might let you do that again, because that was very good. So yeah, from myself, from the absolute consummate professional, Matt Quine, this will be happy Christmas and good night.
Good night.
Good night. It's Christmas.
Calm down, Noddy.
All right. Oh.